Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third installment of the ongoing Saga Campaign series that we still don't have a witty name for.
And by third installment, we mean the 1.2th installment, because this is Fog on the Barrow Downs.
I'm Onidson,
And I'm Ecthelion.
and we are here to turn up the levels of jank. So, Ecthelion, you want to introduce us to your deck first?
Absolutely. So, because this deck, or this quest has some interesting mechanics where allies aren't too friendly, I've opted for a very attachment-heavy build that focuses on using runemaster and getting that on Sam, and then providing some aid from the Dunedain-themed attachments for the rest of the Hobbit party and potentially for the other side of the board. Along with that, we just have the standard Hobbit retinue of equipment with our Hobbit cloak and dagger of Westerness. So hoping to see some really strong hobbits by the end of this quest. How about you?
Well, I'm keeping with the lore Glorfindel theme. Um, Still have the a single copy of Song of Battle that I can fetch with my Rivendell minstrels, and then a couple of tactics attachments just to really boost up the hit points, start taking undefended attacks, and then healing them all off with Athelas and judicious application of Imladris caregivers. One of the things that this quest does very well is put pressure on your threat dial, so to combat that, I have gone for the possibly the single jankiest threat control that you can get, and that is, of course, everybody's favorite song attachment, The Fall of Gil-Galad.
It's good to see that come out of the binder.
And unfortunately, even though it would be most efficient to play on Glorfindel to get a drop of 12, we're not going to do that because Glorfindel is going to be, loaded with attachments, all the way up to
Right.
wherever. So we're going to kill off Beravor in this quest, drop our threat by 10, and I've got a copy of Houses of Healing in there to bring her back before the end so we don't end up with a fallen hero in the campaign pool.
Awesome. In the way of threat reduction over here, I am once again running the Shirefolk, proxied by the End Comes, as well as a couple helpings of Core Gandalf.
And we shall hope that that shall be enough for us.
Yes.
So, I'm a very big fan of my opening hand here. It actually looks halfway. There's nothing in here that I'm like, oh man, I'm really excited about. But what I have is Elven-light and Master of the Forge to just start kick-starting the card draw engine of this deck. So, I mean, between those two, I'm going to start drawing something on the order of 4 cards, 5 cards around,
Wonderful.
which should
Um,
get me where I need to go in pretty short order.
as for this side, I have the key attachment for Sam. That should help in the way of signals, as well as some more resource acceleration while I'm still in secrecy.
Well, excellent. I think that we're ready to go ahead and go for quest setup.
All right. After rescuing the hobbits from Old Man Willow, Tom Bombadil has invited Frodo and his friends to stay the night in his house. There they are greeted warmly by his wife Goldberry, the River Daughter.
And then we have all of these locations set aside. I am sure that they will become relevant later. This is again a quest I have never played before. Alright.
Let us shut out the night, she said. For you are still afraid, perhaps, of mist and tree shadows and deep water and untamed things. Fear nothing, for tonight you are under the roof of Tom Bombadil, the Fellowship of the Ring.
So this quest stage, we're going to skip the quest phase and at the end of the round place a progress. I believe...
I always like getting a free round.
Yes. Unless you actually have to, pay for it some other way, like, say, Helm's Deep or something.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that one once we get there, but that'll be quite the decision.
So, when we get to stage 2A, we're going to reveal extra encounter cards. So, it's not like we get a round free of... I thought I put Control N there. There we go. It's not like we get a round free of the encounter cards, but we are going to not have to quest, and we will have a round of combat to deal with any enemies that show up before we have to quest past them next round.
Well, we will enjoy our time partying under the house of Tom Bombadil for now, at least.
So I've drawn a copy of Elrond's Council, which is excellent. I will discard Elven-light to Arwen to give her a resource. And I'm just going to, again, keep my Elven-lights in the corner here for ease of access. Spend her 2 resources for Unexpected Courage onto Glorfindel, and spend Glorfindel's 2 resources on a Master of the Forge, who will then exhaust to look at the top 5 cards of my deck, and I will grab a second Unexpected Courage.
All right.
All yours.
I'm going to play a copy of Daron's Runes. And I'm going to discard the other Daron's Runes. I will spend a resource from Pippin to play a Resourceful on Sam Gamgee.
All right.
And one from Mary for a Dagger of Westerness on himself.
Excellent.
And a Runemaster on Sam as well. And a Song of Hope also on Sam. So hobbits are getting stacked up already, and that'll be it for me.
All right. So with Runemaster, walk me through how this one works again, just to make sure I've got it right. So after you play, say, a Dunedain Warning onto Sam, you exhaust Runemaster to boost, to give a resource to the hero you played the signal onto, or to
Right.
or does
And
Sam
so
always
if I were to play a Dunedain Mark on Mary, then it would give Mary the resource.
Okay.
And it also combos very well with the ability of the signals to move around. I'll bring this one down from my hand real quick. You can pay 1 resource from attached hero's pool to attach the warning to another hero, and then use Runemaster to give that hero a resource so they can send it back.
Okay. So it's also a little bit of resource smoothing. Excellent. Excellent indeed.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty.
So we'll go ahead and skip the quest phase. At the end of the round, place a progress on this stage. Oh, that's an end of the round. So, nope, I was incorrect there. And we're not going to have a combat phase. I made a mistake. It'll happen. Get used to it.
Well, we're humans.
Yep.
Well, after being well rested and well fed in the house of Tom Bombadil, the humans resume their journey to Rivendell. They head north towards the East Road, hoping to avoid the Barrows, but a thick fog settles in around them, and they struggle to keep their way. Dun, dun, dun.
Hollow circle to the staging area, and this is at the end of the round, which means you are now first player. Where is our first player token?
That's a good question. I think Frodo will be our first player token.
Sounds good to me. So
Along
here's
with
your
his-
card.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Dark White, which is going to shut down Runemaster. That's wonderful. And the second card is a Barrow White.
Okay. The whites are sure coming out in force.
All right.
Let's take a look at stage 2B.
Mm-hmm.
They were upon an island in the fog, even as they looked out in dismay toward the setting sun. It sank before their eyes into a white sea, and a cold gray shadow sprang up in the east behind. Fellowship of the...
Well, since we are already at the end of the round, we can skip this end of the refresh phase, raise each player's threat by 1 for now. But we won't be so lucky in the near future.
All right.
Ooh, and there's a burning brand. Oh, I forgot to use Beravor last round, which I really should have. Do you mind if I do a
Well,
slight retcon and draw the 2 cards from last round, because there was
yeah.
nothing else Beravor might have wanted to do with her action.
Go ahead
Quest
and
and everything.
retcon that in. While you're doing that, Sam's going to don a cloak before departing Bombadil's house, and he will also spend a resource for Dunedain Warning, and then get that back from Runemaster. So he's becoming quite the stalwart defender.
Excellent. Excellent indeed. So, Beravor... Well, no. First, we are going to do this Master of the Forge. And I'm going to... Oh. That's a choice. There are 4 attachments in my top 5 cards. Protector of Lorien, Sword Thane, Song of Battle, and Elfstone.
Well, Sword Thane probably won't be of much use here unless you want a very heroic Forge Master.
It's not even unique, so that's...
Oh, gotcha. No heroism there.
So, I'll just grab that Song of Battle, I think. And then... spend Baravor's resource to add a Protector of Lorien to Glorfindel. And... that actually is, I think, all that I'm going to do at the moment.
Okay.
What is the defense on your hobbits right now?
Assuming I engage an enemy with higher engagement cost than my threat, Sam will have 5. 2 from himself, 2 from the cloak, and 1 from the warning.
Okay. So you
And
could
then Mary
take...
can attack for 6.
Okay, that's excellent.
And if Pippin helps him, then I could use Foehammer to draw some cards as well on top of that. Assuming
Excellent.
we're
So
attacking
shall we plan on you
Barrow.
engaging and getting rid of that Barrow White this round?
Yep, sounds good.
Excellent. Okay. Questing, I'll send Arwen and Glorfindel for 6. And you're sending 5.
Sam and Frodo gonna try to see through the fog.
So there's currently, by the way, 8 threat in the staging area. Between us, we have sent 11. I'm going to immediately play Elrond's Counsel to lower my threat by 3 and boost, I don't know, Arwen's willpower. Or Sam's, it doesn't really matter. So now it's 12 against 8. Should I send Beravor, do you think?
Depends on how much you need the card draw.
Actually, you know, her card draw can be 2 willpower with Protector of Lorien, so I'm going to exhaust her right now to get that card draw, which I can then discard if need be.
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and reveal then.
Alright, so we have 12 against 8. First card is a Cold White.
Holy whites, Batman.
And the second card is North Downs. So we've added 4 threat to the staging area. We break even exactly.
Great.
And let's travel to the North Downs.
Yep, I would agree. At this point, I would be loath to see any more enemies come onto the scene.
Yeah.
And I think I'll engage the Barrow White.
Okay.
Which readies Sam, and I draw a card.
Excellent.
Sam will defend for 5.
And until the end of the round, attacking enemy cannot take damage.
Well, Merry and Pippin are going to try their best, but I think their blades are just going to pass right through him.
Alright. But, okay, so at the moment, all that is you can't reduce your threat. That's okay. Before the end of the round, I'm going to, pull Elven-light back with Arwen's resource and discard it again. Did I draw a card for that, or I did not? So there's the card I draw, and then discard Elven-light to give Arwen her resource back. And then I think I'm ready to move on to the new round.
Sounds good. Remember to raise your threat by an extra points.
Yep. And I will...
And there is your anthropomorphic first player token.
There we go. So I've drawn Athelas. Master of the Forge will get me nothing. And then I will do Elven-light to draw another card. Discard Elven-light again to give Arwen another resource. I'm first player here. Going to use Beravor to draw some cards. Spend a resource from Frodo. Hope you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
To give Glorfindel a Song of Battle. Going to put an elf stone on the North Downs. With the Song of Battle out, I'm going to put an Elven Spear and Elven Mail on Glorfindel. And I think I'm just about done. Except for I'd really like to find a nice ally to bring into play with the Elf Stone. So I will bring back Elven-light and draw one more card. Which is just another Elf Stone. Well, I have Protector of Lorien and another resource, so I can get one more card draw out of this, if need be.
Okay. This might seem like a little odd of a choice, but I'm going to pick for Resourceful the hard way. There's a lot more leadership cards in this deck, and ultimately Sam's resources are going to be valuable for fueling the Song of Hope. And that's it from my side.
Alright then. We will all quest for 3, 6, 8.
Okay. I think I'll quest for 4.
So again, 12 against 3, 7 this time in the staging area. And I will actually discard Elven-light to boost that willpower by 1. Draw it back again. I don't have anything else to use that spirit resource for. Houses of Healing, of course. And discard Elven-light to Protector of Lorien a second time. So we're now questing for 14.
Alright.
First reveal. Long Groping Arm. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
That will bring out another enemy for you, I believe.
Oh, okay. Search the encounter deck and discard pile. I could probably do that cold white. Or a cold white. Glorfindel can kill a cold white with the Elven Spear if he has to. So let's find a cold white and bring it out. And there we go. I'm not drawing cards from card effects, but I think I'm going to kill this one anyways. So we've added 2 threat to the staging area. Second reveal.
Does the threat from Long Groping Arm trigger if you didn't have a white enemy engaged with you before.
It should. I think it creates a lasting effect.
Okay.
And then this one
And
just...
another one for me.
Well, not an enemy, because you already have one.
Yep. So it looks like just 5 threat in the staging area from these 2 treacheries.
Which means we make 2 progress. And you know I'm okay with that.
All right.
So... we'll deal out shadow cards. And while I could take this attack undefended... should I Mr. Underhill it, or should I save it for a real emergency?
It might be nice to kill him, and that way you could take another cold white.
Next round.
Right.
True enough. Alright, Mr. Underhill. To the victory display. I'm going to discard an Elfstone, a Master of the Forge, and I've included a couple copies of Revealed in Wrath to cancel out... Oh, hey. Oh, and a Cloak of Lorien. Those are my 3 discards. So Glorfindel, that's discarding to Elven Spear. Glorfindel will be at 6 attack, but you should probably defend your enemy first.
Yep, Sam will just defend for 4.
Raise your threat by 1 for each damage dealt.
Okay. I take 1 damage.
Alright. And Glorfindel with 6 attack will kill the Cold White. Man, I like Elven Spear.
Alright, let's move on to the next rounds.
Alright.
Raising our threat by an additional point.
Okay, Master of the Forge. We'll pull out Light of Valinor.
I'll play a remedy onto Sam, which heals him and adds a resource.
Beravor will draw 2 more cards for me because although my hand is full, it has very few actually useful cards. And now I have Restore, so when I'm first player again, you know, clearing the North Downs would be nice. Do you have... You don't even have an ally in hand, do you?
Nope.
Maybe I should have done Beravor on you.
Well, we'll talk about hindsight after we see if we even finish the quest or explore the location this turn, because it might be back to you by the time we trigger the Elfstone.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to use a resource from Arwen to draw Elven-light and discard it to put resource on Arwen, who will then play Light of Valinor onto Glorfindel. And then I think it is time to get out an Imladris Caregiver. Alright.
Okay.
Questing?
I will quest... I'll only be able to quest Frodo if I want to kill this thing.
Okay.
If that's not an issue, then I can send Merry and Pippin as well.
We probably want to kill that thing. Just thinking.
Okay, then we got 2 from here.
Also, just a thought. There is a treachery in here that could cause us some real problems. It's discard all the resources on every hero you control, and then raise your threat by the number of resources you discarded.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to play another resourceful. That's actually not the best idea.
But
Um, but at the same time, I can always trigger my Song of Hope to gain additional willpower as soon as Sam starts questing,
true.
because he'll be generating, I think, 4 resources a turn. Yeah.
Right. All right then. So I will send 6, 7, and you've sent 2. We're sending
Yes.
9 against 7 in the staging area.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Well, you probably have the cards for Protector of Lorien.
True. So I can get up to 3 more.
And then once this white is dead, I can...
Reveal. No action or response effects. I
Interesting.
think that's okay.
Let's leave that on the table so we remember.
All right. Second, or it surges into Ancient Barrow. Each of us takes an ally. Each player. Okay. Well, I'm the only one that controls an ally, so that's a single threat location.
I believe it's 2 because it's 1 plus the number of face-down cards.
2 threat location, and then my card. Sigh.
Well, we still can't trigger action or responses.
And it surges into another Barrow White.
Okay. How are we in the way of questing?
Failing by 3. So I will discard another Master of the Forge, and this Revealed in Wrath, and this Burning Brand to Protector of Lorien, so that we break even. And now, however, we are to use the colloquialism screwed.
Why is that?
We're going to have to take 2 Barrow Whites and a Cold White. And Glorfindel's got a lot of hit points, but not that many hit points.
They do have +4 engagement cost from Pippin's ability.
Oh, hallelujah! Never mind. In that case, we're just going to have to take a Barrow White.
Yep, and that should be fine. Even you could defend with Glorfindel, or just take it undefended and then attack with Glorfindel.
Yep, that will be fine. So,
wonderful.
There's your Barrow White and my Barrow White.
Actually, you can't use Unexpected Courage because that's an action. Nor can you use the Elven Spear because that is an action.
Well, I wouldn't be able to kill him anyway, so I hadn't planned on using Elven Spear. But good note on Unexpected Courage.
Sam will defend over here for 4 and take 1 point of damage.
And then, Moment of Truth. Glorfindel will defend. Okay, I could have taken it undefended. But life goes on.
Alright. I'm going to kill this white. Unfortunately, they really do not want me to play this copy of Foehammer. But at least there's one less white to worry about.
Yep. So at the end of the round, we raise our threat by an additional 1.
Okay. And here is thine anthropomorphic first player token.
Okay. Master of the Forge will pick me up another copy of Sword Thane. Fodder for the Protector of Lorien Mill. Beravor.
Would you mind sending Beravor over here this time?
Oh, sorry, too late. I just drew. I can undo
You're good.
that. I really probably ought to have done that for you. That probably would have been a better idea. My apologies.
It's fine.
Discard an Elven-light for Arwen. Nope, adding that resource to Glorfindel.
right, I'm going to pay a resource from Sam to send the Dunedain remedy over to Pippin and exhaust Runemaster to give Pippin a resource. Then spend
Okay.
that resource to bring it back to Sam and heal him.
Okay.
And I'll also throw a Song of Hope on Pippin, just for kicks and giggles.
How do you feel about dropping a actually, how do you feel instead of doing that to Pippin, tossing it over to Glorfindel?
Sure, sounds good.
And I'll take that extra resource and spend it to send it back. So you can take.
Oh, the remedy.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, not the
Yeah,
Song
that's
of Hope.
definitely a better idea. Yep, go ahead and heal yourself.
Okay.
In fact, what do you say we just bounce this thing back and forth if you want to spend your resources?
I kind of want to
To
keep my
heal 2
resources
more.
up for a Vigilant Guard next round.
That's fair. There is that one treachery to be wary of.
It is true. With that in mind,
Okay.
since I don't have a test of will, I'll bring back Elven-light for another Revealed in Wrath. That's fine.
Okay.
You want to pull the Song of Hope back to Pippin?
Sure.
The one that's on Glorfindel?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha. I thought you meant, yeah. I misconstrued you, but it's okay. Pippin will gladly sing hopefully.
Alright. So, Arwen and Glorfindel and Frodo for 8. And Sam
And
and
5
Pippin
from the
for
hobbits
5.
over here.
So that's 13 against 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 against 9, but this time we can really boost things up. And we will reveal first.
In fact, I'm going to spend the 3 resources now.
That's probably
to
a
boost
good
me up to
idea.
8s.
Probably a good idea. So that's,
Okay.
we're at 16. So we reveal a stone ring, which, oh wait, no, that's not an ancient barrow, so, oh, all of the whites get a bunch of extra attack and defense.
Now nobody can reduce their threats.
Well, I hate you too, stone ring. And the second reveal is another barrow white.
Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, so we've added 6 threat to the staging area.
Okay.
We are at the moment making a single point of progress. We need to make 4 points of progress if we want to clear the North Downs.
So if you discard 3 cards, you can get a free ally, and we can get the stone ring out of the way.
Yep, I will discard both copies of Elven-light and the superfluous Sword Thane. Clearing the North Downs. Elfstone will bring Iristor into play. And I vote we travel to a stone ring.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
I suppose I will engage this Barrow White.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated indeed.
And draw a card and ready Sam.
Alright. So, Barrow White is attacking for 5. I have 4 hit points left on Glorfindel. So yeah, this is going to be fun.
Here, have a Dunedain warning. Just send it back afterwards.
Okay. I might rather have the remedy, actually.
Oh, okay. You can have that as well.
So I'll heal up Glorfindel, who is now going to survive this attack if nothing bad happens. That's something bad happening.
Well, let's send it back and forth between ourselves a couple more times then.
Yeah, well, I'll drop a a resource to pass it back to you,
Okay, I'll drop a resource to pass it back to you.
which will heal Glorfindel by 1. So that's 7. And at this point, actually, I will ditch this other... I'm beginning to think that Revealed in Wrath wasn't actually necessary. No, I think I'll ditch...
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll ditch the Revealed in Wrath. Which, to boost my defense with Protector of Lorien, so now I'm taking 5 damage. There we go.
Alright. Sam will defend for 5. And survive.
Okay. Glorfindel will attack back for 3, doing 2 damage. I couldn't kill him even if I discarded everything to Elven Spear, so I'm not even going to bother.
Okay, and Mary will attack for 5. And the ever-elusive foe hammer will still remain elusive.
Sigh. Ready, everybody up?
Yep.
Rivendell Minstrel.
And remember to raise your threat by an extra points.
Oh, yes. We are now at the point of engagement of that cold white now.
Okay.
Just to note. Would you like Beravor?
I would love Beravor in a very platonic card draw kind of way.
Well, go ahead and have her card draw.
Okay.
That's good. If you...
What say you to not having a Barrow White engaged with you anymore?
I would, really kind of appreciate that.
Okay. Well, goodbye, Barrow White.
4 damage from Gandalf, and it's gone.
And then Barnum and Butterbur will also enter play. And that'll be it for here.
Okay, over here, Arwen will spend a resource to draw a card with Elven-light, and then discard that Elven-light again to add a resource to Glorfindel. Oh, I really probably ought to use one of those resources to pass Dunedain Remedy to you. I can wait another turn for Vigilant Guard.
If you, I can then send it back immediately and give you Runemaster. It'll be free for you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep, so I'll just stick it on Frodo, and then spend one of Frodo's resources, and exhaust Runemaster to send it back to Glorfindel, and Glorfindel doesn't have to spend a penny.
Okay, then. And now he has 2 hit points left. And even after your generosity, I'm actually going to not get Vigilant Guard. Instead, I'm going to play the Rivendell Minstrel, 3 resources, to look through my entire deck. Ooh. Fall of Gil-Galad or To the Sea, To the Sea.
You don't have any healers to reduce the cost of Houses of Healing, so I would probably recommend To the Sea.
Yeah, I'll just pull it to the
Although, then again, you don't have any Noldor allies, and you already have a copy of To the Sea, To the Sea. So...
Well, that's the one I just pulled.
Oh,
It's a singleton. So, and I do have these Rivendell Minstrels. And at 3 willpower, or 3 cost, they are kind of expensive, so it's not nothing.
Alright. Well, bring it on, Cold White.
Alright.
All white.
Arwen, Glorfindel, Eristor, Rivendell Minstrel, that's 3, 6, 8. I'm sending 10 to the quest.
I'm going to send 7.
You going to have Gandalf defend the Barrow White?
Yeah, I'll probably take another white and then have Gandalf defend one and Sam defend the other.
Oh, right. Ready Sam with the engagement. Okay. Noted.
Yep.
All right. So my 10 and your 7, you say?
8.
8. So 18
Uh,
against...
Actually, let's make that 11.
Okay. So 21 against 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 in the staging area. We should actually end up putting some progress on the quest now.
Yeah, it's about time. What is this, turn 6?
Yep. First reveal, and there it is.
Okay.
Discard 2 resources, raise my threat by 2.
I lose 5 resources and raise my threat by 5.
Second reveal.
And that's peril for you.
Oh. Attached to a questing hero I control. Well, I'll drop it on Glorfindel. So we've added no threat. And we're making 9 progress.
All right, I think the tide is turning.
Travel to the Ancient Barrow?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Do you want the cold
And
white, or do you want me to take it?
I will take the cold whites.
Okay.
And his threat is above my engagement cost, just barely.
It is.
So Sam will ready, and I will draw a card. And I will immediately use Daron's runes, discarding an extraneous runemaster.
Excellent. And I doesn't look like you're going to need Glorfindel to be a Sentinel Defender.
All right. Yeah, probably not. He needs his hit points.
Yep. You want to shadow up that Barrow-wight that you took control of?
Oh, yep, sounds good. Gandalf will defend the Barrow-wights. And Sam will defend the cold whites.
Excellent.
And then Mary will attack and destroy the Barrow-wights. And I will finally get to use Foehammer.
There we go.
And now that the Barrow-wight is dead, I can reduce my threat immediately using the Shire Folk down to 33.
I'll take control of the Barrow-wight and its shadow card and delete it.
And that's the end of the rounds.
Okay, and I am not engaged with any white enemies, so I only raise my threat by the 1 from the quest card.
Yes.
And there's Galdor of the Havens.
Oh, this is a wonderful card to see. But I believe you were the first player.
So I will draw a card with Arwen, and there's Test of Will. That's beautiful.
That's a happy sight.
It is. It is. Master of the Forge.
If you don't mind me asking, would you Beravor me?
Go right ahead. I'll
Okay.
play an Elf Stone on that Ancient Barrow. I'm going to bring in Galdor today, I think.
Fantastic.
And then I'm going to ditch an Elven-light to put a resource on Arwen so we can Test of Will at need.
Great idea. On this side of things, Mary will dual wield Daggers of Westerness,
Excellent.
as hobbits are prone to do. I will spend 2 more resources for multiple Dunedain warnings on Sam, getting a resource back with Runemaster, and I'll also get a Dunedain mark on Mary.
If you don't mind putting that one on Glorfindel,
Sure thing.
I'm just thinking Mary's at 7 attack, which is enough to kill anything but a
I
dark...
am... below the engagement cost threshold for the Barrow Whites, which means you would only have
Oh.
5 attack against them, or
Oh,
6 if I control
never
Barrow.
mind. Go ahead and keep the mark then.
Okay. I can
Unless.
send it over to you, not this turn, but in the future if you need it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Same thing with any of the defense cards or whatever.
All right. So, questing. 3, 5, 7, 9.
We'll do 5 here.
Okay, so 14 against 5. First reveal.
Oh,
Hmm.
I sense an impending hero death.
Do you? I mean,
In
how do
the
you feel
combat.
about taking Barlow and Beravor undefended?
That's true, but then I wouldn't have anyone to defend the white in combat.
Oh.
Unless Glorfindel Sentineled, which
Glorf-
would be fine.
Glorfindel could Sentinel, um, and could boost his defense by 3.
And then I could boost his defense by 2 more with a couple Dunedain warnings.
Right, Sam has the resources for
Uh,
that. So yeah, I think we can. Do you
okay,
want?
undefended it is then.
All right. Ooh, okay, and that dark white is at 43 engagement cost this round. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's coming down. Now, if it's
Um,
coming down, then I'm going to cancel that treachery.
okay. Where is follow me when you need it?
And we will get North Downs for the second card.
All right. That's pretty good to see.
So we make 7 progress, which is 5 on the location, 2 on the quest. I get my healer back in hand and use Elfstone to play Galdor of the Havens.
Okay.
Travel to the North Downs.
Yep, let's do it.
And do you want the white, or do you want me to take the white?
Actually, I'll take the white.
I'm
That
thinking you'll
way,
get the card draw from
Barlaman
it.
could survive. Barlaman could survive if he defended the dark white, and Sam
Ooh,
defended the cold white.
that could be a thing.
So yeah, bring it on, dark white.
There we go. So Sam readies. You draw a card.
And shadows for everyone.
Oh, you just have Sneak Attack Gandalf now.
I do in yes.
You want to have Gandalf defend something?
Um,
I mean, you can't draw cards, but you could reduce your threat.
right. Which is probably what I'd want to do anyway. Um, yeah. Actually, no, I think I'll have Barlaman defend and Sam as well.
Okay.
If you want to deal some shadow cards. Sam will defend first on the cold white,
Nothing?
and then Barlaman on the dark whites.
Oh, you're chumping with Barlowman. Okay.
Not jumping, just taking 2 damage. Except now he actually dies.
Yes. That's unfortunate.
Okay. It's all right.
But it's what he's here for.
He might return in the future,
So Mary
and then
with...
Sam will attack, or Mary will attack for 7 against the cold whites, who is above my engagement threshold thanks to Pippin.
All right. Just
Actually,
a thought.
yeah,
Did you use a faux hammer? Was that cold white engaged with you when you used faux hammer?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. So,
Actually, I think I'll kill the dark white because Sam has 8 attack,
oh,
and I want to gain my resources from resourceful.
okay.
Um, And then I just won't use Foehammer this turn.
Okay, that's fine. And then I will ditch Protector of Lorien to Aristor to draw a card, and trigger Galdor to draw another card. Just because I want to.
That's a good combo.
There we go.
Okay.
And I think I'm ready to ready up. Ooh, there we go.
And the additional threats.
And the additional threat. Do you mind if you take Beravor this round? I need to dig for some threat reduction.
Yep, go for it.
I found it.
Nice. Fall of Gil-Galad?
No, just an Elrond's Council. I still have Fall of Gil-Galad and a double back in these last 18 cards.
Okay.
I'm going to discard this Sword Thane to Arwen to give Glorfindel a resource, triggering Galdor to draw a card, Test of Will.
Awesome.
I guess I'm not using Arwen's resource this round, and then I will spend 3 resources to get another Rivendell Minstrel to search my entire deck for that Fall of Gil-Galad. Oh, and I still can't get that Athelas off. Or get that Athelas out. Well, I mean, I can, but it would be on Beravor. I haven't played the Caregiver. So, did I just pull out of order?
I think you did.
Oops.
But it's fine. I will throw a Dunedain Warning and a resource onto Glorfindel.
There we go.
And then Barlam and Butterbur will join the fight once again. And Gandalf may or may not be showing up this combat phase.
Okay. Questing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And we'll do 7 here.
So 16 against just the 3 there. First reveal. Oh, yes?
Never mind.
Okay. First reveal is a stone ring. Second reveal is another stone ring. So neither of us can draw cards.
Do you want to use the Elrond's Council?
Yes, I will. Dropping my threat by, not 4, 3. And boosting my willpower by 1. So we make 8 progress. And we'll travel to a stone ring.
Okay.
And so the
cold white is going to attack.
It's at 5 attack.
Gandalf will show up and reduce my threat by 5 down to 32.
Excellent.
And then take the hit.
Okay. Takes a point of damage.
Mary will strike back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Which is more than enough to kill it.
And a Foehammer to seal the deal. Finally, our fast hitches and Sam's favorite girlfriend or friend.
Should one of those sneak attacks have been played?
Yes. My apologies.
Okay. There we go. There's an Elven Spear. Master the Forge will dig, not find anything. Are you in need of a Beravor, or are you fine?
I'm fine. It could be useful, but not necessary.
Okay. I will put a resource, spend a resource to put the Fall of Gil-Galad on Beravor. 2 resources to bring out an Imladris Caregiver. A resource to put Athelas out. A resource to put to the sea out. An exhaust to the sea to discard an Elven Spear, an Athelas, this Rivendell Minstrel, and one more card. What one more card should I discard? This Elven Male, I think. To put Gildor Inglorian into play.
Nice.
Can I borrow a resource with Runemaster?
I suppose you could. Sword Thane's probably more useful than another fast hitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what attachment do you want? I'll send a warning, I guess.
Oh, I was thinking maybe the whatever
Or
you
you could
send it to Frodo so that Frodo can transfer his resource to Sam next round and just transfer it back.
Well, if... Oh, okay.
If that makes sense, right? Just,
Sure, I'll send this warning to Frodo.
Okay. Who gets a
And
resource,
exhaust room.
and 4 will put a Sword Thane onto Gildor.
Great.
Oh,
And
and I
you
will
could even
trigger
send-
Galdor to draw a card when I did that discard off of to the sea. And did I ditch a card to Arwen this round?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go check that. I did not. Oh, I'll discard all those. So I could even ditch Galdor, put that resource onto Arwen, and still have a resource for the Test of Will.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
As for me, I will spend 2 for Rosie, and 1 for a fast hitch on Sam.
Okay.
And that's it for here.
And I will quest for 3 with Arwen. Oh, I haven't even used Beravor yet? I
don't
feel
think you
like I
have.
did use Beravor, but just forgot to exhaust her.
I don't think you did.
Oh, well then.
I'm not sure.
I'll use it right
Perhaps
now.
you did.
And ditch that Light of Valinor to Eristor to draw another card. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can quest for 11.
And also an 8.
So 19 between us against 6 in the staging area. Reveal an Ancient Barrow. Each of us lose an ally.
Okay.
And searches
Not bad. Yay!
into Tom Bombadil. Oh, ready and committed to the quest.
And I'll take him. I like his songs better.
Okay, sounds good. Which means that we're making far more progress than we need.
Okay.
What is that? 6.
We do not
16.
get to advance until the hollow circle is in the victory display, however.
Right. So there we are. How do you feel about traveling to that hollow circle?
Yep, let's do it. We will have to face them with +1 attack and +1 defense, but I think we'll be fine.
I think so as well, especially because we choose the white.
I will actually give you Tom Bombadil.
Okay. Oh, just for attack power to
Right.
handle it. Well, is there a white left in the encounter deck? There is not.
I'm curious
Also,
what that one card is.
It's a North Downs. So,
Okay.
whatever shadow effect, so your white will have +2 attack.
Good to know.
What's Sam's defense?
Rosie gives +2, and then he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8.
8. So you could even take a Barrow white with that boosted attack and it wouldn't phase you.
Yep.
Okay. Would you be able to kill the Barrow white?
I have. What's the
30,
engagement cost of the Barrow White?
33 with Pippin right now.
Which means I could not kill it.
Okay, so
I
I'll
would
toss
be
you a
attacking
cold
for
white
6.
then.
Okay.
And I will get myself a, let's see, 3, 6, 8. Yep, I will get a dark white for myself.
All right. Oh, and I'll draw a card from Pippin, and Sam will get a boost.
Yep. All right. So I will deal out a shadow card to you.
I believe you are the first
Oh,
player.
I'm the first player. Whoops. Never mind. I know that that's going to be a +2 attack. That's fine.
Gilder can take a 5, or Tom Bombadil can take a 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
And you do have the spear.
Yeah, I do have the spear, so I could actually. Yep. Okay. I am going to defend with Tom, just because I think that. Yeah. All right, and then Oh no, you do your defense first.
Okay, Sam defends for 6, takes no damage.
Okay, Glorfindel, Galdor, Gildor, and Glorion. Discarding a card to the Elven Spear, that's Aristor, is 8 attack. Right, 3, 5, 7, 8, and that kills a Dark White. I will also exhaust the Imladris Caregiver and discard Athelas to heal Glorfindel and remove that song.
Okay. Mary will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and eliminate the cold whites.
And there we go. And next round we will advance.
Sounds good. Did we remember to factor in the +1 attack and defense?
No, we did not. So I would have to discard
The
one more.
defenses won't matter, but you'll have to lose an extra card.
I will.
And then remember to pop your threat up by an extra 1.
Ditch that Cloak of Lorien. Okay. I'll Beravor.
And I'll go first. I'll send the Dunedain warning back to Sam. I will buy a Dunedain mark for Mary. A fast hitch for Mary. And that will be all.
Okay. I will bring back a card, or bring back Elven-light to draw a card with Arwen. Discard it to Arwen for an extra resource onto Glorfindel, drawing a card with Galdor. There we go. Spend 2 resources for Burning Brand on Gildor. Oh, Gildor should have a resource because he is now a hero.
Yep.
Excellent. And then... Actually, in that case, no. I want to put the extra resource onto Arwen. Spend... No, I'll leave it where it was, on Glorfindel. Then I will spend those 2 for another caregiver. And then... at the start of the quest phase... Well, yeah, you're first player, so you've done everything already.
Yep.
At the start of the quest phase, I will play this Elrond's Council and lower my threat by 3. And boost Arwen's willpower to 4. So, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bombadil should have shuffled in the whole discard pile, right?
Yes. Although the discard pile would be shuffling anyway.
Right.
So that doesn't really affect anything.
Okay.
And I'm sending 10 from my side.
So 22 between us?
I believe so.
Alright. So 22 against 6. First reveal, Stone Ring. Second reveal...
I believe you get a
That's
white.
me.
Or
I get a white.
it is Peril.
I will grab a... I will grab a cold white. I think cold white I'm not permitted to draw cards? Yeah. I can do that. Alright. So we've added 3, 4, 5 to the staging area.
So I believe we'll advance.
Yep. Sending the hollow circle to the victory display. So.
Okay, I add standing stones to the staging area.
Yep. And I reveal a card. And that will go right onto Glorfindel, who is still technically questing.
Alright, and then all the Great Barrows go in with the discard pile.
Oh. Oh, that's only a single treachery at the moment, so doesn't matter. Alright. So did you want to read the flavor text?
Yes, the light was now gone and clinging night had closed about him, so that it was impossible to be sure of any direction. Fellowship of the Ring.
And 3B. Progress cannot be placed here while the Great Barrow's in play. And if a player is ever eliminated, we raise the player's everybody else's threat by 10. Hopefully that shouldn't occur. Travel to...
Well, standing stones. Let's hit a barrow.
Okay. That would be you?
Yep, that would be me.
Okay. That works. There's a Great Barrow. So now we'll have to create a separate staging area for you. How does over here sound?
That's fine.
Or we can split this staging area in half.
Or we can use over there.
Okay. Oh, there's a fine place.
Rosie's going to be leaving anyway.
Okay. So, that means you advance to quest stage 4.
And suddenly he knew that he was imprisoned, caught hopelessly. He was in a barrow.
So we'll discard until you get a white. There it is.
Oh, good to see another Barrow go.
Yep. Put it into play engaged with you. No, to the staging
Oh,
area.
just kidding. Rosie stays. Oh, no, it's
No.
engaged. So
Yeah.
Rosie will leave us. I discard all but 0 allies I control. And I believe the Great Barrow is in your staging area still.
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
come to mine.
That makes sense. Right, so you just have
Then a
that
wild
Barrow-light.
thought of escape came to him.
All right.
And I cannot get locations here.
That's good. No location lock. Okay. And I will have this cold white to deal with. So, you are first player. So you'll take the
Yep.
shadow card first.
Okay, I'll engage him then, officially.
Oh, sorry. He's not engaged.
He is now. And defend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Is that including the Hobbit Cloak? Because I don't think he's
That is including... Oh, gotcha. So defending for 4.
4. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
And then I will defend with Gildor and Glorian. Defending for 3, canceling shadow effects. No, I won't. Because that guy's attacking for 6. I am going to do my jank. I'm going to take it undefended, put 6 damage on Beravor, add Fall of Gil-Galad to the victory display, and drop my threat by 10.
Do the stone rings apply to my Barrow Whites?
Yes, because it doesn't say just to at this stage.
Okay, then I will have sneak attacked in a Gandalf
Okay.
during the encounter phase to reduce my threat, or doing the travel phase to reduce my threat to 30, thus giving Sam enough defense.
I mean, you could even do it during the combat phase.
I can't reduce my threat while he's engaged with me.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll
then
retcon
with
that
the
sneak
cloak-
attack Gandalf.
Yeah.
Probably wise. And now I will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you attack first, don't you?
I do, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
More than enough to kill it.
Great.
And I will attack for 2, 4, 7. 7 is... I need 1 more to kill it. So I will ditch that Vigilant Guard, which I don't think is ever going to get played, to Elven Spear, killing me a cold white.
Great.
Ready, everybody up?
Yep, and because of the effect on the campaign card, I cannot lose control of the first player.
Correct. So you are still the first player.
And my heroes did not ready, or get resources, or draw a card. So I will remedy that. And I
Don't
will
forget
spend
Sam's
2 from
resources.
Mary for a ring mail on Sam.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. I will discard, strange as it sounds, an unexpected No. I'll
That
discard
does sound strange.
one of these veteran sword elves, because I was thinking of saving the veteran sword elves from discarding until after the I've played Will of the West, but I don't have Will of the West, so, and I think I need the resource,
Yeah, they're not doing you any good in your hand right now.
so I'll ditch the veteran sword elf, add a resource to Glorfindel, pay 3 resources and exhaust 2 Enlidrous Caregivers to play Houses of Healing to put Beravor back into play with 1 damage token on her. I will trigger Galdor off of Arwen's discard to draw a card. There's double back, which I shall play, because progress can't be placed here while a Great Barrow's in play.
Oh, good thought.
And then I will spend 2 resources to put an Unexpected Courage onto Gildor.
All right. During my quest phase, I'm going to sneak attack in a Gandalf and reduce my threat down to 25.
Excellent. Alright, and I believe you quest first.
Okay, so I will send 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to the quest.
Alright, 14 against an empty staging area. Your card, a dark white.
Okay.
So you make 12 progress. Or do I need to quest and reveal my card before you resolve your quest?
Yep, before I join you, you will be questing.
Okay, so I will quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm questing for 12 against 10. You know, I'll make that 14 with Galdor. I'm okay with this. First reveal, another stone ring.
Not a barrow, though.
Nope, I don't do 2 reveals.
Oh, that's right. Shuffle that back in.
I don't do 2 reveals. I will shuffle that back in. So I've just added 3 threat. Going to make 1 progress. I'll ditch the Sword Elf. I'll ditch the Caregiver. And that makes 3 progress. You know, I don't need that other Unexpected Courage. I'll make it 4 progress and clear the standing stones.
And I will join you back in your stage.
Clear the Great Barrow. And we travel to the stone ring.
Yeah, let's get those out of the way.
Okay. I'm beginning to realize I don't think I brought Asphaleth in this deck. I meant to, but I think I forgot it.
Oh, that's fine. I think we might be able to push through in the next couple of turns, hopefully.
Okay. So, Dark White.
I will engage the Dark Whites, readying
Okay.
Sam and drawing me a card. Then I will defend for probably an exorbitant number.
And that's fine. And then attack
and then
for
attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, which is just enough to kill it.
Wonderful.
And before the end of the round, I will draw 2 cards with Beravor.
Okay. Sweet. And you can have the first player token finally.
All right.
Would you mind sending Sam one of those remedies that I loaned you?
Yeah, go right ahead. You
Thank you.
still control them, so.
Yeah, and I'll take a resource from that as well.
All right.
If you need any money, hit me up for the remedy again.
Okay. I will ditch Galdor to Arwen, adding a resource, drawing a card with Galdor's response. I will then play Will of the West to get my deck back. Remove it from the game. I will ditch Gildor and Glorion to Eristor to draw a card. And I will draw 2 cards with Beravor, spending 1 resource to put a Cloak of Lorien on Gildor, who can now defend for 4.
Awesome.
That's what I got.
Okay, Sam is going to put a second suit of armor on because he is just obsessed with defense at this point. And since we're probably going to try to clear, I'm going... Actually, first I'll spend 2 from Pippin for Master of the Forge and check out the top 5 cards in my deck. That's an interesting one. I will grab a Friend of Friends, but not quite play it yet. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gandalf. I'll draw 3 cards. And I did not get the other Friend of Friends. I will give a Song of Hope to Gildor.
Excellent. Excellent indeed.
That's it for here.
Okay. Oh, I just had a thought. I realized I could have done something that I had forgotten about. Do you mind if I play a card real quick?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, and it would require me to slightly rearrange things and pay for that Cloak of Lorien with Gildor's resource instead of Glorfindel's resource.
Okay,
But
then the Song of
that's
Hope.
fine.
I'll just put that on Arwen then.
Or Frodo?
The Song of Hope. Oh, Frodo, yes.
In that case, I'm going to do to the sea, ditching the Houses of Healing, which I shouldn't need again, and this other Rivendell Minstrel to spend Glorfindel's Tactics resource and bring out a Veteran Sword Elf, who's now useless because I shuffled her sisters back into the deck.
Well, she's a willpower.
But, yeah, she's a willpower. So, 3, Glorfindel's nothing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm sending 19.
I'm sending 14, and I'm going to pray for not a Barrow.
So 23. All right. 23 against 9 is what we've got.
With potential Protectors of Lorien.
Nope, because Glorfindel's willpower is reduced to 0.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So, first reveal, a dark white.
Okay.
Fine. Second reveal.
That is me.
That's you.
I will go grab a Barrow White from the encounter deck.
Okay. There it is for you.
Okay.
And it's engaged with you. Which
Okay, I'll draw a
Sam's
card
willpower.
and reduce Sam. +1 willpower for us.
Correct. We've added 5 threat. That's 10 progress. I can add 2 by spending Frodo's resources for the Song of Hope.
Let's do it.
Do you have any Song of Hope resources you can spend?
I already spent them.
Okay. So, 12.
All right. I think we're getting close to escaping.
Yep.
Should we travel to the next stone ring? I
Oh,
don't see
wait.
any drawback.
That's 3 progress on the stone ring first. So,
Okay.
yeah. I agree.
All right.
I will take the dark white.
Okay. Mary, we're ready with the fast hitch.
Okay. Gildor will block the dark white, canceling any shadow effects.
And Sam will block the... keep in mind that he was attacking for 4.
Yes, attacking for 4.
and
Gildor's
Gildor-
defending for 4.
That's right. And then Sam will defend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's good.
Which is more than enough.
And then I'll attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Again, more than enough. And
10,
Glorfindel will
11.
add a point of damage onto that dark white. Because he can.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I will take our first player token. I will warn you in a couple minutes. Cascada might happen.
Okay. Do you think we can clear this in less time than that?
We'll see. I might have to make a quick exit. I'll pay 2 for Rosie. I'll get a fast hitch on Sam. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. I'll give you that Song of Hope over there. That was on Frodo and got left on my side of the board.
Okay.
I will spend a resource to put an Athelos on this caregiver, discarding it to heal all of Glorfindel's damage and, more importantly, discard that dreadful song. And that is all. Because I cannot gain resource. Actually, no. I will spend a resource for Elven-light. And discard it to air restore, triggering Galdor to draw 2 cards. There we go. So, how much willpower can you bring to bear?
I can send 12, I believe.
Alright, and I'll send 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 19. So 19 and you're 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, so 29 between us. I'm going to hold Galdor back for white killing purposes.
Actually, sorry, it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I cannot add.
Okay.
6 from Sam, 2 from Mary is 8, 2 from Pippin is 10, 2 from Frodo is 12.
So you're
I think
saying
it's one more every time I count.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus your 12 makes 29. Okay. Noted. First reveal. Ancient Barrow. I will lose the caregiver that exhausted for the Athelos.
And I'll lose my Master of the Forge.
And second reveal. Surgeon Doomed 1. No actions. That means no Protector of Lorien.
Please let this not be a Great Barrow. Please let this not be a Great Barrow. Please let this...
Another
Okay.
Surge. And it's a Great Barrow.
No! Frodo, the One Ring, sends that back.
Frodo the One Ring sends that back?
Or is it immune to player card? Dang it. Is that a player? That is a player card effect. And it's a
No.
response.
The One Ring
It's on Frodo, though. And it's a
is an
response
encounter card.
effect.
Alright. Alright, so that looks like that's my Barrow. So I'm going to have to discard all but one ally. We're going to advance to another stage 4. I'm just going to use this one here. Remove all of the progress from it. All the progress from it. Okay, never mind. I'll just leave it. So, when revealed, I discard all but one ally. Gildor is a hero because of Sword Thane, so that won't be a problem. Discard Rivendell Minstrel, the other Minstrel, and the Caregiver, and Irrestore. The choice is between keeping Galdor and keeping the veteran Sword Elf, and I think the better choice is to keep Galdor. What do you think?
I would agree with this assessment. Galdor has the same attack value at this point, and it'll be nice to get another elf in the discard pile.
Yeah. So then I advance. Oh. And I will be taking another white enemy. Another dark white. How droll. So that means you lose all of my willpower, and you're left with just your 12. Against 3, 6, 9, 10. So you're making 2 progress at the moment.
Okay, is that after you remove your willpower from the quest?
Yes, you said you had 12, yes?
Yes. I will add Rosie to make that 14.
Okay. And that will clear the stone ring.
Okay.
And then, did you just want to travel to the other stone ring?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Then this dark white is actually up in my staging area.
10.
You know, I think I can handle the attacks. And I need 7 attack to kill it, which I can do. So, I have 2 dark whites. Gildor will defend the first one. Take this dark white undefended, putting 3 damage on Glorfindel. Then we'll attack with Glorfindel and Galdor for 5, discarding Elven, Spear, and an extraneous Sword Thane to boost attack by 2, killing one of the dark whites. And I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh no, I couldn't do that because we couldn't use actions.
Oh.
So I'm going to pull those 2 cards back, and the dark white still has 2 health.
Okay.
I'm glad I noticed that. Alright. So...
And I'm still stuck as the first player, thanks to the effect on the campaign card.
Correct.
So I will play the Shirefolk and reduce my threat down to 26. And then I will get a mark on me.
Alright. I will spend a resource to pull Elven-light back to my hand, drawing a card. And then using Beravor to draw 2 more cards. And I will play down, because I can, a Master of the Forge, and grab that Unexpected Courage. Shuffling my deck, and I think that's all I've got. So, I don't really have anything else to play. I suppose I could play an Imledris Caregiver, but I think I'm fine. So I will just quest for 3, 6, 9. 9. I think I'm questing for 9.
Okay. And on my side, I'll quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
And I'll go first as the first player.
All right. Your card. A Barrow white. So there is now 10 in staging.
Okay. I will exhaust Rosie to boost that up to 14 and make 4 progress.
All right. Were you questing on double back?
Yes.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, then a progress on double back.
Okay.
And if you wanted to spend Pippin and Frodo's resources, we could clear double back. For the Song of Hope.
I think we will just save them for when we're questing on stage 3.
Sounds
if that's
good.
Okay. Why don't you do your staging?
Alright, my 9 willpower against no threat in the staging area, and I reveal a Great Barrow, which is immediately, due to the effect on stage 4, cancel the effects, discard it, then raise my threat by 1. And I make 9 progress. Which means I immediately clear stage 4B, I advance, and then at the beginning of the travel phase, I advance to stage B, placing a progress on that Great Barrow.
Okay.
I assume this player card here was meant to be under one of these ancient barrows.
Yes. I would advise against traveling, since if we want to clear the quest next turn, it'll be more efficient to leave locations in the staging area.
I think that's wise.
And I will gladly take this Barrow White.
Noted. All right. So go ahead and do your readying and card draw.
Yeah, I just did.
You did that already.
So let's move on to shadow cards.
There's a shadow card.
Sam will defend for I'm not even counting anymore.
Ooh. Is it 7 or more?
I'm sure it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's 7.
All right. Gildor will defend against this dark white, canceling the shadow effect. Oh. There goes Tom Bombadil. And then here is where I take a little risk, I think. I could, yep, I think I'm going to take it undefended. And this attack will do 3 damage onto Glorfindel, and I will raise my threat by 3.
Mary will attack for 11.
Okay, that's sufficient to kill the Barrow White. And then I will discard Light of Valinor, Burning Brand, Elven-light. Oh, hey. Those Elven-lights actually should have gone back into the discard pile or into my deck when I played Will of the West. Well, that's fun.
Right.
I'll do that right now. I'll discard an Elf Stone instead. Boosting Glorfindel's attack to 6. With 6 attack, he can kill this Dark White. Ready, and with 6 attack and 2 from Galdor of the Havens, we can kill the second Dark White.
Very well done. Let's finish this.
We'll ready everybody up. Beravor will do the card draw. At the start of the quest phase, well, it's not the start of the quest phase. I'm not playing anything.
I will also not play any.
Alright then. At the start of the quest phase, I'll boost Arwen's willpower to 4. And I will quest for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
And I will send 10.
22 against 6 in the staging area. First reveal is North Downs. Second reveal,
I raise my threat by 6.
nope. Test of Will says no.
Oh, alrighty.
Because that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've gone up to 48 there. I suppose we would have still won, but...
Okay, and then I'll boost my willpower by 4 using Pippin's Song of Hope and a Kiss from Rosie.
All right. So we make 20 progress. Clearing stage 3B, and we have won the game.
Nice. Well, that was quite a marathon, but we did it.
It was. How many turns was that?
17 or 15.
I can't tell because Octagon isn't keeping track. Oh, 15 it looks like.
We did manage to get quite the assortment of attachments on the hobbits. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 on Sam. I think that's a record, a personal best for me. For most attachments on a single hero.
I mean, these decks have been quite fun. They weren't especially optimized, I think, but they handled themselves quite well.
Yeah. Let's probably deal with the campaign resolution.
Yep.
The players have earned the Ho-Tom Bombadil Boon card.
All right. So, thanks for watching this marathon of a quest. Join us next time for A Knife in the Dark.
Complete with 100% more Beorning.
All right. Until then, goodbye.